Hello, this is the Eradicator, and welcome back to this channel. Well, today it's Friday. No, it's not Friday. It's Saturday already. Time flies. Well, where I live today, we have to work. Unfortunately, so we have a public holiday on Thursday, and because of that, they make us work today. So I feel like it's Friday, but it's actually Saturday. That's okay. It doesn't matter because today is roadmap day. There was a little update as always. RSI always updates the map on Friday nights, which makes it Saturday here, where I live here in Far East Asia. So let's have a look. Let's see the little progress there's been so far. So we're gonna talk about that, and we're gonna speak about what I'm afraid of and what may happen eventually, because there's still a lot. There's a lot planned for 3.5, and progress is being quite slow, and it's starting to be a little concerning. So let's see what was done, and let's talk about it after. Alright, so to have a better understanding of the progress of the roadmap, I usually go to the Star Citizen Roadmap Stats page, which is brought to you by Joan Planet Express. They're doing an amazing job at actually tracking every single task that is being added or completed, and I put that in their remarkably clear and easy to understand graph, which you can see right here. So what we can see is that there isn't much progress done this week. We're getting 3.5, a little tiny bit of progress done on 3.6, and unsurprisingly nothing for 3.7 and 3.8, which is okay because these are coming by the end of the year. It's actually surprising that there's so much done for 3.8 already, but that's not the topic. So let's look on the right side. The task percentage complete by task, and you can see that some of them are not even started, like the AI bounty hunting environmental missions, which is quite surprising. I don't know if that's going to be actually take a long time to do or not, but it's not there. Same for vehicle radar v2, but I want to focus on what has been done the most. So they've worked a lot on AI behavior improvement, which is great for ship combat, because right now they're pretty much stalling. They're pretty ineffective. They're not doing anything. We want AI ship combat to be back. We want to have a challenge when we're fighting them in space. So it's great they're working on that. Distortion damage is almost complete, and so is a vehicle standing improvement. Probably within 2 weeks this will be done, and will join flight model update, ship flight model update for AI, which is already done. Regarding the ships, unfortunately, there's no progress at all, and we're going to talk about that later. This is quite worrying, especially there's still a lot of work to do regarding the Origin updates, and especially the Banu Defender. And we got only a month left, guys, maybe a month and a week. And I really don't believe that by the time this hits PTU or even the Evo Caddy, this is going to be available. But we're going to talk about that later. Some of the weapons are making good progress. All right, fine. And projectile manager as well. Well, it's not looking really good. That's my opinion. It's February, especially February is a short month, so they need to work a little bit harder if they want to meet the deadline by the end of next month, by the end of March. Also, 3.5, as you can see, is quite a big patch. It's good. There's a lot of meat there. There's a lot of material, lots of new characters, lots of locations, lots of gameplay mechanics that are going to be implemented. And when we have big patches like that, usually these get into the hands of the Evo Caddy about a month before the release of the patch. So that's next week, guys. That's already next week. I don't see first, if this gets to Evo Caddy, I don't think the Evo Caddy are going to test everything at the beginning. They're probably going to focus on the flight model. Maybe the playable female character and DNA face customization, they work hard. But definitely not the planets, definitely not the moons. Look at that, the moons are stalling. They haven't advanced for a long time. We've seen them a little bit on ATV, but it's not progressing so much. So I'm quite worried about what is exactly going to be available in 3.5 as it hits PDU or gets released in theory by the end of March. So we're gonna talk about it, guys. So first, let's check out the character section and see what is feasible to do by the end of March. And we see that Ticha Pacheo is already at 29 out of 46. Probably the voice acting has been done, the animation has been done. There's probably maybe some of the items or the props that still need to be finished, and maybe it is also linked to the female characters. But I'm quite confident that they're going to finish that. They're finishing the last parts. DNA face customization, however, is still a long way to go. Is it something that is extremely necessary for 3.5? It's actually not. So I wouldn't be surprised if that gets delayed to 3.6, though. What do we have? Playable female characters is definitely something that we've been expecting to see. 81 out of 102. That means they still have 21 tasks to do. If it's actually feasible, I think they'll be able to finish that. It's definitely something that they want the Evo caddies and PDU players to test. We've seen some progress in the ATV. I don't see why this wouldn't be done. So here it's probably the DNA customization that would need some extra work. Let's look at the locations now. Arcor Planet 28 out of 36. They're almost complete. I have no doubt we'll be seeing that for sure. Moons of Lyria and Voila. In my opinion, they still need to polish a couple of features, like on Lyria, we've seen that on ATV that they are polishing some of the gazers, for example, whereas on Voila, we're going to be introduced to caves for the first time. So that is, in my opinion, something that maybe they're waiting to see how, if people dying in the caves right now, the testers, that CIG have QA, what a quality assurance. Are they getting stuck? They have issues. I don't know, but I think that's what they're having right now. These other reasons, because we don't have caves, and it's something that will make it into the game with Voila. Then the next one is Area 18 Landing Zone. That's a long way to go. And guys, let's be honest. What we see here on the picture, these buildings, they won't be in Area 18. We've seen that in many ATVs, that ARCOP is going to have a completely different set of buildings than what we've seen in previous footage so far. And if we look at, for example, the CitizenCon 2017 video, where they showed us what was by then ARCOP, it's actually these buildings. These are exactly the same buildings that you find right now in Lorville. So actually, for the demo, they've been using the buildings that they're using in Lorville and put them in Arcov just to show us how it was to fly, on a city planet. But I expect Area 18 and overall ArcCorp on the whole to look completely different from what we've seen in previous videos over the past couple of years. And that will take time. I would not be surprised if that doesn't make it to 3.5. At least not all of Area 18, like not all of Lorville was available to us when we got 3.3.5. We had to wait for 3.4. I wouldn't be surprised if we have, for example, a 3.5.5 that would then feature the rest of Tier 0 of Area 18. Then what do we have? All of the AI there is pretty much complete, especially ship AI flight model best, so that is good to go. Gameplay heat, well, we don't really need heat. We do, but it's not that important. If that delay that's okay. AI bounty hunting environmental missions, they haven't worked on that. It's still 0 out of 3, so maybe that's going to be delayed. That's okay. What else is it? AI distress beacons, so that means, I don't know, does it mean that AI is going to help you, or does it mean that you are going to help AI? They haven't communicated on that. I would love if they would talk about it in ATV. But I don't know. We don't know about that. Vehicle radar V2 is scheduled. Probably it's going to make it to 3.6 because now it's the schedule. They haven't even worked on that. Unless they're going to pull something off their sleeves, but I quite doubt it, to be frank. And same with control travel improvements. I don't know what they are going to improve. Maybe it is linked with some of the server issues that they've talked about in the last ATV. We'll see about that. What else do we have regarding vehicle updates? Was still good to go. Voice over IP is not that important. That should be delayed. If there's something that really needs to be delayed, that would be great. Ships and vehicles, we are stuck here. Maybe the 300i rework will make it because it's already 44 out of 79, but nothing has been done regarding the variants. I don't know, maybe they will also make it to an eventual 3.5.5, but so far it's not looking good there. Same for the Banu Defender. It's been ages there's been progress made on the Banu Defender. I would not be surprised if the Banu Defender also gets delayed. Same for some of the Reliant variants, which we haven't seen any progress there. Probably going to be delayed as well. Some of the guns. The guns don't take so much time to be completed, so I'm pretty confident we're gonna see all of the guns in 3.5. And let's go to the cortex here. Asynchronous disconnection refactors. They've been talking about all of these things. Same for network OCS stall fixes. This is something that they really need to fix ASAP, especially for the next patch. I don't know if it's going to make it for 3.5, but I do expect to see major progress, especially after what we've seen in ATV last week over the next couple of weeks. So there is hope for that. The new flight model is almost ready. It has already been tested during CitizenCon. This is also going to make it. It is maybe the most important part of 3.5, and I have no doubt that as soon as they can, they are going to give it to the Evo Caddy even before our Club Planet is ready. I wouldn't be surprised to see the 3.5 in the hands of Evo Caddy just to test the new flight model with what we currently have right now. Projectile Manager, Hard Surface Shader, that's going to be done. Performance Optimization, already 2 out of 3. It's going to be completed too. So there we go, guys. Probably Area 18 and some of the ships, these are not going to make it in 3.5. That's what I guess. Again, you know, I have been proven to be wrong many times about my projections. So these are just pure speculations. But that's what I think based on, you know, my experience. Been a bagger since 2012, guys. Seen a lot of things around Star Citizen. And you know, happening in Star Citizen. So that's what I believe is going to happen. Tell me what you think in the comments down below. Do you also think we're gonna have a 3.5.5 with some of the things that won't be able to make it by the end of March? Tell me what you think, guys. I'd love to read your comments. As always, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button if you like what you've seen and if you like this type of content. Also got a Patreon page if you want to support the channel furthermore. That is really appreciated. I have no Patreon so far. Maybe you can be the first one. I'm probably going to add extra rewards for the Patreon page. Maybe you'll get, you know, automatic participation in giveaways, for example. That's something I'm considering. That's all for today. This is the Eradicator signing out. I've got also a message for you in February. Here it is. This month we're having a giveaway. Guess what, guys? It's the anniversary of the channel. That's right, I started working on this channel last year at the same period, and I really want to give back, guys, everything you've given to me, all that love, all that support, these comments. Really, you're making this possible, and the least I could do is to organize this giveaway. I am going to give away a 325A with lifetime insurance. I've actually unmelted this one back in January, as you can see. I already had this giveaway in plan and in mind, and it's happening. So all you need to do is to subscribe to this channel and comment one of the videos that are going to be posted this month in February. What I'm going to do next on March 4th at 2 p.m. Beijing time. Now, mark this down in your calendar. March 4th, 2 p.m. Beijing time. There will be a lucky draw. It will be live streamed, so we can know live which video is going to be the winning video and which comments from that winning video is going to get that magnificent 325A with LTI. Good luck to everybody. Again, thank you so much. This is the Eradicator, and you are watching my channel.